Hello you guys, how are you? I hope you're well and safe wherever you are, and I hope those of you coming out of lockdown are doing it carefully. So I want to chat to you about skin purging, and I'm getting these questions thrown at me all the time just now. It seems like the quarantine skin problem. My skin, is it purging or is it just breaking out? So the first one, is my skin purging or just breaking out? And that leads me to this wording that we all have used. Do you know your skin's going to get worse before it gets better? How often have we heard that? And do you believe it? No, you don't. But a skin purge usually will occur when you're using a leave-on skin exfoliating product that is going to pull out the deep clogged, you've got clogs in your skin underneath you can't see right on the surface, but they're lying there underneath, and the product, the leave-on exfoliant, is going to speed up the cell renewal to enable these clogs to come up to the surface and result in some spots, acne, or a flare-up of acne or breakouts, right? And that's what skin purging that's what it happens when you use a leave-on exfoliant. So how does leave-on exfoliants work? And what we need to think about, the main one is retinol here, which delivers vitamin A to the skin. So when you apply retinol, and I hope you're applying that at night time only, when you apply retinol, it delivers vitamin A to the skin, and basically it speeds up the skin cell renewal system. And how you need to think about that is, if you've got clogged pores lying deep down the skin, these clogs can lie there and they should eventually come up to the surface of the skin, but sometimes they won't. They'll just stay there deep in the skin, and that's a problem because it can end up, that can become cystic acne, for example. So when you use something like retinol, and retinol vitamin A was actually really discovered in the 1970s and brought out especially for treatment of acne. It was. So when you use that product, apply it on, leave it on overnight, it seems like some people, not all of us, but some people will, will appear like it suddenly appears overnight. You'll wake up with a flare, an outbreak of spots. Another question I've got, this is a myth, okay? This purging caused my acne. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So you need to realise that when you have acne, proper acne, that you have got underlying, and it's, I'll tell you what, all spots are caused with the same thing, and they're caused because your skin has produced too much sebum. It's trapped in that sebaceous gland, and then what happens is the whole pore gets lots of dead skin cells blocking the pore, mixes with this acne bacteria. We've all got this P. acne bacteria on our skin, but people who are predisposed to acne have a bit more of P. acne bacteria. That bacteria is just going to love that food, which is dead skin cells, debris that's in the pore, and eat them all up, and that will cause inflammation in the skin. The skin's immune system pushes out this inflammation, and that can cause more spots. But the skin purging really isn't going to cause proper full-blown acne, and although it will cause spots, it's not full-blown acne. Other things contribute to that. I hope that answers that question. Can facials cause purging? Yes, they can, especially if it's a facial such as a chemical peel. So what a chemical peel is going to do is, when you have a chemical peel, it's going to basically degunk, but it's going to pull the dead skin cells off. It's like the bricks in the wall story that I've talked about before, where you've got mortar in between the bricks, and the peel is, acid peel is going to loosen that mortar up so that the bricks come off, and basically the skin cells are coming off, and you're taking a layer of that dead skin off and degunking it. But at the same time, what's going to happen is, again, if you've got any clogs underneath, they will come up to the surface much quicker than they would have, and that will cause some little small spots kicking about, and again it could cause blackheads, and that's all due to using or having a facial that is a chemical peel facial. But the good thing is that it will bring them to the surface and get rid of them much, much quicker than you would have got rid of them in normal circumstances. Can new skincare, this is a good one, my new skincare, has that, or new makeup has brought out some spots? Is that usual? Well, yeah, that is a breakout. That's not skin purging, that is definitely the breakout. And we've all been there, haven't we, where we've used a new skincare product, and it could be that it's a rich moisturiser, much richer than what your skin can handle. I've seen it often where, you know, someone comes in and they've got a combination skin, but they've started using a much heavier, you know, moisturiser, and then suddenly they get these spots. Also, you can get it if you put makeup, a new makeup that's got more oil in it, so a heavier foundation can cause a breakout, definitely. And also sunscreens, people just now putting sunscreen on their face and they're thinking, why am I getting these spots? It's just not good. The sunscreen you're using, it's not good for your face. Something in it, your skin is taking a reaction to. And in those cases, these are definitely, you know, don't use that product again. If that happens with a new product, no, bin it and don't use it again. Give it to someone else. No, 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 don't use it. If you've got a problem skin just now, I've got a video about blackheads if you want to have a look at that. Okay, and have a look at what causes blackheads and how you can get rid of them. One of the other things as well is that when you go for something, a treatment like threading and similar type treatment, even facial waxing, that can definitely cause breakouts. Not purging, but breakouts. I know someone that had the threading done and it was on her face, and what happens, of course, when your face is threaded, your skin is going to heat up with that action of the threading, for one. And then I do know that something was put on her skin, not sure what it was, but it was obviously something that was too rich, put on her skin straight after onto those open pores. Right? And it was too rich for her skin, and next day she woke up in a fresh crop of little spots. Now that is just not right. And basically what you know if you're heating your skin up after any treatment, you really got to keep your skin deeply cleansed for the next 48 hours, especially after facial waxing and definitely threading. Keep the face clean, the skin clean, and that will absolutely stop that from occurring. So I hope that was interesting for you tonight. I hope you got some good points from it. Please subscribe to me, that would be really cool, and hit the notification button and you might like some of the videos that I'm coming up with next. So please take care, have a great week, look after yourselves. Bye.